education become the direction to reach the place he or she dreamed.
Education is the only realistic way out of the terrible poverty.
That education will be yours. No one will come to steal it.
Back in 2005, I decided to volunteer in Tanzania, and I had 165 11 and 12-year-old students, and I was teaching English. The experience was outstanding, and as I left, I said, I think I should give back, but in a way that's sustainable. Got on a plane the following summer with one contact. We wanted to get the disadvantaged kids into school programs, and that's why we decided to move forward and to create the Olevolos Project. Olevolos was clearly a village with a lot of need. Not everyone has the chance to go to school, not everyone always has the chance to eat, and not everyone always has the chance to go home to a mom and a dad.
And there was 465 children who had lost at least one parent.
Some are coming in a very poor condition, some of them missing even that one meal a day. But what really amazing me, they never express that they are undergoing a lot of problem, which they are.
When we first started this project, there was a group of kids that we met. And these kids had lost both of their parents, they were living on their own, and they had never been enrolled in school.
We took that responsibility to make sure they have enough food, we paid their rent.
We decided to enroll all of the kids in school.
And now they're in school, doing very well. They have 3 meals a day, like any other family which have both parents.
Education will enable them to be self-reliant.
So we built a school, and we started off young with nursery school kids to make sure that the kids from the beginning have the opportunity to receive the highest quality education. So we actually have 28 kids in our first year of the school, and 14 of them are sponsored students who wouldn't have the opportunity to go to school if we weren't helping sponsor them. Our teachers have really done a fantastic job of making sure these kids are meeting educational needs, but also meeting their emotional needs. We make sure they have lunch. They always have porridge, nutritional porridge, so that they get their protein and their vitamins. The nursery school program is simply allowing kids from all different types of backgrounds have the opportunity to attend school. Our secondary school tutoring program meets after school.
We offer them space where the student will be able to access textbooks because there are very few in school.
We have opened the doors up to anybody in the community, so this is an open program, it's free. We have an Adolescent Girls Initiative, and this is one of my favorite programs, being a huge fan of getting girls involved and giving them opportunities. When you educate a girl, you really provide a huge benefit to the whole community, and that's primarily because the girls come back and they reinvest. We have noticed that the girls really need their own time in a group surrounded just with girls and a mentor to discuss some of the issues that they're facing in their daily lives. They are figuring out who in the world they can look up to and who can be their role models so that they have mentors to help them all along the way. The recreational program happens on Saturday mornings, and it's simply to allow the kids to have the opportunity to play.
And we play soccer again, we sing and dance. We really have fun during weekend. I love Saturday.
We designed the agriculture and livestock projects to make sure our program in the long run was sustainable, and we wanted to also try and have everything served at the site be grown at the site. We have like 1.5 acres of land, and it's behind our plot, and we're growing beans and maize, so corn.
Another program, we have widows, micro-saving group.
Every week they come, they give a small amount of money, and then sometimes they distribute those funds to the members in order for those members to go out and have a larger loan.
We decided to plant garden so that some of those widows, they will take when the greens are ready and go sell them.
The Widows Group has also gotten really involved with our nursery school program, and they've helped with cooking. And when we have events at the site, they do all of the preparations. We did that on opening day. We had over 500 people come in, and we served food to everyone. It was really neat because this was an opportunity for other community members to come in to see what was taking place. If we want this project to be successful in the long run, it has to be autonomous and independent and has to be owned by the village. We started building a nursery school, and it was different from the first building because we actually hired local workers, and everyone who's on site is from, you know, the 2-mile radius of where we are. And sure enough, because they're from that community and they want to see it happen, the community has made it theirs.
Now they feel like they're part of it, and they don't want someone to come in and mess with it. That's make me feel really proud. Me giving you and trust that you can take care of it and feel like this is my thing.
The success of a project is defined by the people who are part of it, and we are so lucky to have the people that we do out on site. James Obanda, our on-site director right now, he's outstanding. He's running the show out there, so he sends me emails and he asks me questions about colors of buildings, but he's the main guy, and that's how it's supposed to be.
I strongly believe working together with the community, they can share ideas and improve each other.
A lot of times people ask me why I'm doing this, because it's not easy work. It's really hard, and it's so much harder to help people than you would think. And there's people who come in the way, and there's walls that we have to break down and obstacles we have to pass. But when you see that Abigail's first in her class, when you hear that Bakari's sick, or when James tells me that there's women pounding on our doors because they want to start a widows group, that's why I stay in it. It's simply because of that.
Education will create engineers, pilots, doctors, all these people who can make this world to be a wonderful place to live.
A huge part of our project is that the kids simply feel loved, and they feel like they have a place that is meant for them, that is built for them. It's an educational environment, but it's a safe environment. When our kids are there, they feel as though it's theirs, and that's exactly why we've created it.
Now they have hope. They wake up in the morning, they know I'm going to school. They feel like they have some people loving them, even if they haven't met them.